Alright. Let's get this over with.
What are you going for again?
This time, Jet for real. Because I was wrong last week. Jet wasn't out.
You gotta race him this time, right?
Yes, not just a race, but a special
race
to see who's the fastest.
Who's the fastest.
There's Jet Chow!
Yo.
Holy shit, I didn't know about this. And there's a Dark Chow.
Right?
Can I? No, you have to pay for those. What are these?
Will you pay
Circuit Chow. No. Not now.
Come on, don't you want the Jet Chow?
I mean,
One of a kind? The first of its kind?
they'll be back. They always come back. You may be friends with the fastest creature in the world, but it doesn't mean you can beat me on a hoverboard. So, yeah, they're talking to me. Who am I? Am I Roblox?
You're Tico's Roblox.
Yeah, I'm Sonic Gatekeeper. Yeah, they added more boards, like the Magic Carpet.
Nice.
But I will be someone else. Also, there's a new daily challenge, and well, that's not showing up. It's supposed to be Riders Rouge.
Gonna hit you, Sonic Speed.
Pop 250 balloons. Fuck off. Collect scrap. Boost. Beat chat. Okay, let's do it. But not as this piece of shit. I think. Wait, yeah, I have Writer's Knuckles, I guess. Golden Midas. What is this board?
IDK, but it references Midas, who I think everything he touched turned to gold. It's like some myth or something like that, yeah.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me check the wiki. This might be an original. I don't know. Alright, let's go. What track will this have? Okay. Is the game broken? There's no music for some reason.
They lost the rights to Metal City. But yeah, this is literally just Metal City, right?
Yeah.
Like, polygon for polygon.
It's pretty cool. Cope. Oof.
You're supposed to be the fastest thing alive?
Oh, there's Chow in the stands. Oh, these are really detailed. Can you, like, explore the track? I can, I think. Oh, never mind.
Bye.
Okay, really, what's with the last lack of music?
Okay.
I can't leave. I can only restart. Oh fuck, they even have those. It's a speed type shortcut.
Nice.
Yeah, exit, re-enter. What the fuck? Also, why does Jellic get a head start at the entrance area?
Because it's a special race.
Did I lose that one? Ah! I can't close out of it. Look this up. There should be music. That's weird. Try one more time, and then maybe restart the game. Oh, there's music. Okay. It's not Metal City. I don't know what this is.
Oh, it's Runner's music.
More Runner's music.
Yeah.
All right.
Is that repurposed it somehow? Now that Runner's is offline. Yeah.
Oh, I fucked that up. Just takes me back to the beginning. Oh, I came right on top. Kill me.
Apparently, Frontiers has what is it? Has momentum slope physics. That's good.
Cool and good.
There's no way that. Go ahead.
I also heard that there is a bounce move.
I was gonna say there's no way, right, that this game will actually be the first like critically acclaimed Sonic game in a long time, will it?
Since Mania, yeah.
Okay, 3D Sonic game.
Yeah, I guess so. Because even Generations, I think, was kind of mixed.
Yeah.
I think it was colors that critics fucking sucked off.
Yeah.
So, yeah, first one in, what was colors?
2010.
Jesus, 12 years, I guess. The Metal Star. Is that Metal Sonic's board?
Got his color scheme.
Metal Sonic didn't really have a writer's look in Free Riders, did he?
No.
Yeah, it was just like Metal Sonic as he is, usually.
Right.
Well, I don't care to hear this all the time, so I'm gonna put on some writer's music or something.
The aquatic time on loop.
Aquatic time.
Yeah.
Hold on. It's from Zero Gravity.
Yeah.
That boost sound is loud as fuck.
Can you lower it?
I'll try after this race.
Or this race is hard?
No, it's very easy. It's even easier than the Metal Sonic races, I think. I mean, it's just straight up Metal City. It's, you know, it's the first level.
They should have added the air mechanic.
There is an air mechanic, and that's what makes it even easier. Like, you can even like go over geometry you couldn't normally in the original game.
Oh.
I mean, I had the volume as low as it can be. It's just when you boost, the boosting sound is really loud.
Fortunate.
Just turn up the music a bit then.
And that's still loud.
You hear it?
Yeah. It's not an issue though, TBH. Also, I'm pretty loud on stream. You might want to turn me down.
Um. Like this.
Testing, testing. Sonic Riders. Zero Gravity's good. A little bit lower.
Okay.
Testing, testing. Yeah, there we go. That's it.
And the music?
It's good.
Okay. I'm just worried that that fucking boost sound like drowns it out.
I mean, it kind of does,
Or
but
drowns
you know, like I
all of us
said,
out. This fucking manlet.
Rose flabbergasted.
Through traffic. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
What's next? Stop the black hole. It's probably a cutscene song.
Play Ungravitify, the Electro Express mix.
Okay. I'm sure I can still beat him if I do this. Electro Extended?
Yeah, that one.
Okay. Now, this is the menu theme, but with Ungravitify on top of it, right?
Yep.
But They don't have like the menu theme on its own.
Nope.
Why?
Because this song is the original, and the menu theme is the short version of it, I guess.
But I love the menu theme.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now it has lyrics.
Yeah, but I want one without the lyrics that I can listen to on Spotify.
This shit out of luck. I'm sorry.
I thought I picked a magic carpet, but it just forced me onto a different board. And not even Tails' personal board. Cringe.
This one's Final Reactor or something like that, right?
It's called Dive into Gravity.
Oh.
I don't know when these play off the top of my head. I'm
That
not
one
as
plays
familiar
like
with it.
that one plays like right before they get to Eggman's like base.
Crimson Tower?
I think so, yeah.
The song is called Seath and Cope.
What?
This song is called Seath and Cope.
I believe it. Do sticky keys?
Yeah. Shift is to boost, so. Catch me if you can.
Yeah. The better version.
The better version, yes. This is Jet's theme, isn't it?
Well, for the roads, yeah.
It's for all.
Yeah.
Well, look at the lyrics, and it kind of sounds like it's mainly for Jet.
Yeah, but I mean, it's meant to be like the theme for the other side, you know?
Yeah. Well, what's Team Sonic's theme in that game?
Ungravitify.
What?
Ungravitify.
Oh. For real?
Yeah, because like if you go to the options menu in Zero Gravity, it plays an instrumental version of Catching the Can. They're both meant to be like dual themes, you know, for the game.
Yeah.
Like, you know, how his world is technically, you can consider it 06's main theme, but on the soundtrack it's like, oh no, this is Sonic's theme, you know?
Yeah, it's both. I never really thought of Gravitify as the team's theme, though. It kind of just sounded like the main theme for the game.
Alright, well, I've got to go do something, so I will be back.
Alrighty. I didn't know if there's a trail. There might be a new thing actually shows where Jet goes. Wait, have I not noticed this whole time, or I feel like this wasn't here before. And also seeing my trail. That's pretty cool. Also, yeah, this just fucking locks you onto Sonic Sport no matter what. Pretty lame. I think it's Sonic Sport anyway. I'm pretty sure I have that one. Or not? I'm not sure. Is that the one I was writing? Let's just be default Sonic, I guess. I don't know why doesn't like you fucking choose the board you want to ride for the race. And the fact that you still can't enter portals with the board is still really dumb. Yeah, I think that's Sonic's Blue Star. Whatever. Unfortunately, I played the game too late to have Riders Sonic. I just wanna finish the boost test so I don't think it's fucking sound anymore, and then just like fail these races on purpose so I can collect all the metal parts. Definitely a lot less of these fucking collectibles than with the Metal Sonic race when you had to collect them serious awards. These seem a lot less sparse, but we still need to collect a fuck ton of them. Which is pretty lame. I'm not seeing that trail anymore that he was leaving behind, or that he was following. I'm not sure what's up with that. Is it something they show if you lose? I don't know. Guess we might find out once I start failing on purpose. Let's put on some Riders 1 music, since this is Riders 1 Metal City. Hold on. Here we go. Less than 50 to go. idiot. You are wasting resources.
Well, no.
Unlock the circuit shells. Let's upgrade that. Oh, my precious storage. What is it? It's just like a sci-fi channel. It's interesting. I need to free up 10 slots. Oh, jeez. Okay. Hope doesn't keep doing that. I mean, better fucking here than me try and actually show off an actual game. Sonic Prime, oh my god. Alright. Let's get the fucking, what do we even call it? Scrap metal. Great. Can you jump over there, I wonder? Okay, these little ARP things are also parts. Well, they're not ARPs, they're just the chips or whatever. It's the little glow. Oh, Jack. I already beat you like 10,000 times. Like 40. Now this is a long play. Making sure things were still streaming. Still live. No, there's a wall. That's fine. Oh, this is gonna be the worst part, I know it. That's crazy. I already don't feel like doing this anymore. I don't have much of a choice right now. Fuck. Oh, Jesus. Oh. Man. Oh, what am I doing? I should have played a lot of this off stream. Jesus. Honestly, I think... God. Oh, it's slowly going up. I guess I can muscle through this. I was honestly just getting discouraged. I think I'm just not working legit. God, I need some water though or something, so I'll be right back. think I have an idea. Spice up this very dull content. I know what I'm about. Let's mute. Let me lower it more. I think. I will play something else in the background, a certain podcast, which I'm quite behind on, and I'm just gonna listen and react to it, and yeah. It's happening.
That you enjoy.
How
and
deep?
Try to connect
No,
with
wait.
editors.
How
on
loud is
projects
this
that you
though?
want to
I'm
get
gonna
involved with.
listen to my
And it's a
stream, so there'll be an echo. How loud is this
project that
though?
you want to get
I'm gonna
involved with.
listen to my
And it's a
stream, so there'll be an echo. How loud is this though? It's a little bit quiet. I can turn up a tiny bit, I think.
catch-22 because you usually can't get in touch with these people until you're in the
Spunkcast,
industry. You
Ian
can't get in the
Flynn,
industry
and
until you're in
Kyle,
contact with these
JCRB,
people.
Kraus, and
The best you can do is, show off your
Q&A
material
show.
and very patiently and politely
And many,
present
much
yourself to
of
these
the
folks
time I
and
would
hope
just
that they
listen and
respond
see
in
about
return.
the stupid
Let your
shit
talent speak for yourself.
that Ian or Kyle will
And
say.
you've got to find that fine line between being too aggressive and thus becoming
Well, this is just
and being too passive, in which case they're like, oh, that's
some question about how to break into the industry as an artist or a writer or something,
I do not have a good answer on how to approach
which
this.
we've talked about many times, so
Looking
it's
at
whatever.
things now, I am terrified at the prospect of having to start from scratch.
I'm
if I
gonna
had
listen
to.
one more time to my thing.
Now I am terrified at the prospect of having to start from scratch.
I'm
if
gonna
I
listen
had
one
to.
more time to my thing. I think we're about even. That's good enough, I guess.
But I'm very thankful for where I am right now.
Is this even allowed what I'm doing?
Into TV
I don't
and
know.
animation, I have nothing for you. My brief stint in television was purely through my connections because of the comics. And there's really, once you get your foot in the door in one place, it's all about networking internally and expanding from there, which I'm really very bad at. And the way that animation is going now, at least in North America, I wouldn't know what to advise you then, and I certainly don't now, because it looks like it is just desperate in the animation industry right now, and it's frightening, and I really worry for a lot of my friends in the industry. I wish them all the best, and hopefully things will shake out from it. Kind of want somebody with money to just start an animation service, a Western equivalent of Crunchyroll or something like that,
Ew.
and bring all this stuff on board and just make money.
Yeah.
But what do I know? Not much as this answer has shown.
The fuck? What is he saying? Something to help animators? Crunchyroll doesn't help animators. I mean, doesn't Crunchyroll make their own shows now? Or was that Amazon? I don't remember. I think it was Crunchyroll. It was like really cringe. It looked like Steven Universe making more anime or something. Yeah, I don't think he knows what he's talking about, but God, Crunchyroll, fuck off.
Thus far. As for me editing stuff, I do have rates for review and narrative direction, and just depending on how much you want my hands in the guts of your project. So you can always email me, see if my schedule's free. We'll discuss rates. I'll quote what it would be, and we'll do lunch. We'll talk business. We'll do the thing.
Alrighty. And next up, I have a question pertaining to issues 50 and 51. Tails meets Kit. I feel that Tails sees a lot of himself in Kit when he tells Kit he knows about being different, and tells Sonic that Kit is traumatized. Since he was bullied in the past, Tails empathizes with the trauma that Kit went through and knows that he would have gone through the same thing if Starling captured him. This is personally my headcanon of Tails' thoughts, And I was wondering, is this something you were intentionally conveying to the reader? It's so heartwarming.
Oh,
To a degree,
Oh.
neither Sonic nor
I
Tails
should
know
shut up.
exactly what Starline did to Kit and Surge, but they do know that bad things happen. So I don't know if Tails goes so far as to think, this is what would have happened to me if Starline had gotten a hold of me. I think it's more generally this kid didn't have support. He's clearly got some baggage. I can connect with him on that level and try to de-escalate the situation. So, yeah, we're mostly on the same wavelength.
Alrighty.
okay.
Next up, when I see claims that the moment in Sonic Forces when Tails is scared of chaos is out of character for Tails and criticism of it, I feel that it overlooks the reason that he was scared. He thought that his brother was dead, and he was traumatized and suffering, which led to what happened in Forces. And Ian, I loved how you showed these emotions when Tails talked to Sonic in issue 1 of IDW and expressed concern for him.
That's extrapolating a lot. I mean, yeah, does everything need to be explained to us? Are we stupid? No, but just the way Force's story is told is so nothing. There's just so much missing to it. Like, yeah, putting pieces together is cool and good, but like when it's like you're doing it for the sake of like convincing yourself that the story is actually deep and has more meaning, I don't know. That's a cope I see a lot with this game, and I understand it, I respect it, but I don't agree with it. Can I actually go under here? Oh, I can. What the fuck? Okay, oh, so this is a grind rail. I keep seeing this thing. I was like, is this the thing I can grind on? That goes up there? I guess it is. And this is actually working. Lamau. Okay, so I'll just jump with that. I don't know if I've ever been down here in the actual game. Yeah, usually just at the top or the middle paths. They really just remade this thing from the ground up, like, almost completely faithfully. Like, the only thing that's missing is, like, the other mechanics, like the speed and the flying and power type character mechanics. There's a guy grinding, which at least in Riders 1, I think only the speed type characters could do. That was their thing, wasn't it? Jesus, what is the... What? I'm gonna try and race normally using this path once I get to the goal. So I don't know how to navigate this at all. So I think it's like where you should grind for the scrap metal, I guess. It's definitely where the most of it is, like, that are like all close together. Well, seriously, this is like a whole fucking different racetrack going on. Okay, oh, I see. Looks into here. You usually don't see this because you come down from up there. Okay. Alright, let's continue. One sec. Alright.
Personally, I feel that is entirely in character for Tails to go through something traumatizing and be shaken up, and that the key to writing this part of the character is to balance it with his determination and bravery. How do you guys view this aspect of Tails' character and the scene of him in Chaos in Forces?
I get where you're coming from, but I agree with the general consensus that it wasn't an earned moment of fear.
Yeah.
Like, if we go back to Sonic Adventure, he didn't know what happened to Sonic with the destruction of the egg carrier. Like, as far as he knew, Sonic was dead, and yet he still persevered.
Wait, what?
Of the egg carrier. Sure, he didn't know what happened to Sonic with
Sure.
the destruction of the egg carrier. Like, as far as he knew, Sonic was dead, and yet
How? What kind of conclusion is that? How do you come to that conclusion? Huh? Like, sure, he's like scared and like unsure of himself, doesn't know what to do. Sonic's not there, but he's not like worrying about Sonic being dead. What?
he still persevered. He still fought for Station Square.
It's not like just more like, oh Sonic, you're alive. What the where did he get this from? You can fucking tell Vlad this. What the fuck?
And when confronted with Eggman, and
Taken
God, I
aback
love
by this.
Reed's in that he sounds absolutely terrifying. Tails steps up because Sonic isn't there, and
Yeah.
people need him. He has to be the hero. In Forces, the world has gone to hell in a handbasket.
He's using this as a
and he's
comparison,
attacked
like
by
in both of these cases, Tails thinks Sonic is dead. That is not the case at all in Sonic Adventure. What the fuck is he talking about? And even in Forces, like in the actual Japanese script, I don't think they ever say like that Sonic is dead or they think he's dead. Do they? I could be wrong. I haven't looked at that in a long time. Like, I know the line about him being tortured is not true, but do they ever say like they thought Sonic was dead and then like they find out he's actually alive or something? I'm not sure. But let's continue with this fucking hackery.
Chaos Zero, someone that he's already encountered and fought as Chaos 4.
Yeah.
Now, granted, within the context of Sonic Adventure's story, you can presume that he fought Chaos 4 alongside Sonic and Knuckles.
Yeah.
But he has experienced this before. He has fought bigger and more dangerous things in equally bleak circumstances. So the fact that he just folds is what irks people. In Sonic Adventure 2, Sonic is in jail, so he storms the military.
Okay, this is a better comparison where Tails actually thinks Sonic died in that capsule in Sonic Adventure 2. I don't know why he went to this. He didn't go to this comparison to begin with.
Compound on his own. No backup. He goes in guns blazing. And then we get to Unleashed, and he's running and hiding from monsters. And we get to Forces, and the world needs him just as much as Station Square did. And he folds. He just curls up. And that, I think, is the issue. So with IDW going forward, what I tried to find was that balance of the loss in Forces did shake him, but he realized that he needed to step up. He needed to be the hero he had been.
Yeah, that
in
was
the
all fine
past.
and good.
Yeah, I think I definitely see where Madeline is coming from, and honestly, I tend to kind of agree with her a little bit more. But I do also understand where the criticism came from, for sure. It's not a great moment, but
Yeah.
there's ways you can justify it. It's
Yes,
just
but
after
they-
the fact. They didn't really justify it in the original material.
Yeah,
obviously.
exactly.
So it's more something you kind of have to massage after the fact.
Of course, that scene has more problems, like classic Sonic one-shotting Chaos Zero. And
Well, it was a
Yeah,
fucking
yeah, Forces has problems.
replica.
Narrative.
argue that it's a weak fan.
I mean, Shadow also one-shotted his own replica,
In episode 18
so
of
it's
Sonic X, Tails mentions to
fine.
Chris that someday he wants to start an engineering company in Station Square when he gets older. Since Sonic and friends had to go back to their planet, this didn't happen. I know that Sonic X has a varying canon to the games that it shares some storylines with, though I was wondering, has Tails aspiring to start a company been something that Sega has ever given notes about as a trait of his character? Like how he loves mint?
No, that's never come up. And I don't...
Where did I hear that? Vlad asks. Bumblecast Mini, September 1st is what I'm currently listening to.
Oh, if I particularly like that. Number one, it doesn't seem like the animals are industrial-minded in general. And for a character who's spent his entire young life fighting industrialization of the most evil kind, having him start up a company doesn't particularly jive with me. Maybe if it's within the context of
I
helping
mean,
others,
could be
and
clean energy, industrialize
expanding
it.
his creations to help people
I mean, I don't know.
more
I mean,
efficiently.
it's too simple.
But
and
corporate
I think,
tales,
oh, it's just a good company.
I don't know.
Yeah, good
I
corporation.
have a hard time wrapping my head around that one.
Yeah, I guess I can see
And
where it's coming
next up,
from.
I know that you try to not look at fan content, though I was wondering if Sonic and Tails R is one fan project that you can watch. Also, can you view fan stories that are alternate versions of
Why do
events
people
that have already
insist on
happened,
this?
since the events that they take place in are already in the past?
Nope, noopity nope, nope, nope. Because number one, I haven't seen Sonic and Tails R. I don't know what that is.
Lamau.
It is a fan-made radio drama, but it actually has Mike Pollock is the voice of Eggman in it, and Ryan Drummond is the voice of Sonic. But it's
How in the
totally-
world did they get away with that?
but it's totally fan-made. I'm not sure. They did a song with Tony Harnell also, so I don't know how they did it.
How is that not much of a contract?
I don't know how they did it with. I don't know how Amy Jones pulled it off, but it's there. Oh, and
Don't get me wrong.
I think apparently Shadow's 4Kids voice is Shadow,
Jason
and I
Griffith.
think also Knuckles' Sonic Adventure 1 voice is the voice for Knuckles. in there.
I don't think I knew that one.
Crap, that's super cool.
It is. It's very good. It's very
But
extremely
more
well
power to
done.
you.
I don't know
have
how they
no
pulled it
idea.
off, but
Yeah,
they did.
Like, good on you, and if you haven't listened to it, I say go listen to that. I can't, but you go enjoy it, because that sounds like a trip.
It's very cool. Yeah.
As for fan content based on alternate takes, no, because there's always the chance that there's like a flashback moment that maybe takes ideas from that scenario, or, you know, multiverse is a thing in Sonic. It might get explored further, and if somewhere down the line it's like, ooh, let's do an alternate Metal Virus mini or something, I don't want to risk it, so I have to be super vigilant. Which is to say, not vigil at all.
All right. Next up, would it be possible at all for human and human-styled Sonic characters who haven't had many appearances, such as Shara, Merlina, Elise, La, Professor Pickle, the President, and Sage after Frontiers, to appear again in modern Sonic media such as IDW or animations?
I mean, they should. It's part of the brand. But there's also kind of pushback from various angles on the humans showing up, which I also get, because I kind of wish humans were never a thing in Sonic. Like, I wish Sonic Adventure hadn't opened that door, and Eggman was just the weird one-off. But it's here. It's established. There's lots of games that have said this is the world and this is the population. So there's the toys. Play with them. That's my mentality.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That's all entirely up to.
I mean, humans in general, yeah,
overseers
but
of the brand.
characters like Charlotte,
Alrighty.
Char, and Merlina,
Yeah,
I mean,
maybe we'll
their
see that.
stories
Maybe
have
we'll
been
see
told. Let them be.
Right. to show
fucking-
up somewhere. Maybe.
We'll
Speaking of Elise, how
tarnish
would you
them.
guys write her to be more involved in the combat of 06 besides the shield in the game? My opinion on this character is mixed. I love her friendship with Sonic and her strength with the task of not crying. I wish that she wasn't a damsel in distress and that an aspiration to be an adventuring warrior was something that was added to her character, since she did express through her dialogue that she desired adventure. Maybe she could have been shown having a workout room in the castle and training there. I also wish that Sonic didn't have to carry her through the whole game. She needed to change into some athletic shoes when she got back to the castle so she wouldn't have to run in heels the whole time.
I don't know if she necessarily needs to be yet another action heroine for her story to work. Because Elise's whole thing is that she is very restrained. She's very restricted. She can't lead. She can't open herself up for fear of unleashing others, whether she knows that or not. I feel like that aspect of her should have been more thoroughly explored, because having her being, you know, all happy and smiling, emotive, kind of undercuts the ability, the whole point of her having to be restrained. Like, if
But
in the opening
she's
cutscene
not.
where, you know, she's waving to the people of Soliana for the festivities, if you get this moment of seeing her, you know, being reserved, and that she has to put on the mask of being happy and open for the sake of the ceremony.
I mean,
That would-
I feel like that was what they were going for. I'm. I don't know. Like, maybe it's something you can only notice after going through story once and, like, you know, having that hindsight. But yeah, I feel like that was what she was doing. Like, I mean, maybe it's an assumption on my part, knowing like what she's been through. Like, I mean, of course she would be putting a facade like almost 24/7 because of her predicament. And, you know, she has that moment where she stares into the flame for the ceremony and she has this vision about Iblis. Which, I don't know, to me it's like... That's something that weighs down... It's meant to represent this thing that weighs down on her all the time, even if it's like on a subconscious level.
Be one thing. And that Sonic teaching her that denying yourself is not a healthy form of control, that moderation is, and letting her grow in that regard, I think would have been better serving for the character. To that end, you know, she is very restrained, so she hasn't done much. And adventuring doesn't necessarily have to mean combat. Go outside of the castle, explore her kingdom, explore her world, do stuff. Go open yourself up to the world that you're hiding from. I feel like is more of the message that should be there. So,
Excuse me.
less of her being an active combatant and more of a
Yeah,
companion
that's...
to Sonic. Like, I thought the gimmick of her raising the shield would be a neat first step. She's very protective of herself. And so now that's expanded that sphere of influence to protecting her and Sonic.
I mean, about the shield, I always thought that was her doing, but the manuals seem to imply it's Sonic? Or it's like their power combined. I don't know how it would be Sonic like by himself. I definitely think it at least must have some influence on that, but yeah, I mean, it's one of those things like in ignoring the manual, just like within the context of the game, they don't really explain what that is. And you kind of just have to be, you kind of have to figure it out yourself, which is, yeah, why most would assume it's something to do with Iblis being inside of her.
And then maybe expand that power from there to, I don't know, be part of a puzzle sequence. She is able to step away from Sonic and more actively affect the level around you. This would require like an entire redo of the game design itself, not just the writing. but I don't know if I would really want her to, you know, pick up a flaming claymore. As cool as that would be. I mean, flaming claymores. Let's not argue that point.
Yes.
But I don't think she necessarily... I don't think you have to swing the pendulum all the other way and make her punch somebody to give her more agency, necessarily.
I think she could be an interesting character, but I mean, there were a lot of things in 06 that had potential and could be very interesting. But as I've said before, 06 was not finished, which includes the story. The story wasn't finished either, so...
Shut up.
Could have
Yes, it
been.
was.
Would it be possible at all for characters from the Sonic OVA, such as Sarah, her father the president, and the Owl Man to appear in the classic Sonic universe? It would be awesome for these characters to be canon to it.
I hadn't considered that, but that does make sense.
I want the owl guy back. Bring him back.
Yeah.
I want him to be wearing Sonic's favorite shirt, even though Sonic doesn't wear shirts.
I'm wearing Sonic's favorite clothes that he never wears.
Uh-huh. They're his favorite clothes. It doesn't mean he needs to wear them. He just has them and they're his favorites. Maybe
Yes.
maybe he just has them on display on a wall or
Still
something.
seeing Sonic wearing that
It crashed.
was also fun.
I dig it.
Man, those look really cool. That's sharp.
It's rad, man. I think OVA is counted as its own spin-off
Obviously.
and thus is off limits.
Yeah.
But it is very definitely grounded in the classic aesthetic, so
Aesthetic, yes.
looks
The
like
world,
pursuing.
not close.
Yeah,
I'd say.
yeah. I mean, classic Sonic isn't super narrative driven, and the idea of a president of a country or planet, however you have to revise it, Sarah herself, Old Man Owl, that starts to get more and more into narrative territory, and classic is a lot simpler and more straightforward, so I don't know if that would fit with what classic is doing right now. But classic is also really just getting going as its own thing, so I don't know.
Yeah.
So
I
it's
think it's
still
worth
its
bringing
own
it.
thing. It's not just.
Yes.
We could try it and see what happens.
There might be a rights thing too.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if those characters are owned by the animation studio or if there's some kind of usage restrictions, so that might be a factor too. I don't know.
Alrighty. And our next question. 6 years ago, Sega included My Little Pony in a survey of theirs where they asked fans which franchises they would like to see crossover with Sonic. So it seems that Sega's been interested in both franchises crossing over before. The IDW comics of G4 of My Little Pony have now ended, and IDW has a series for G5, which takes place in the future of the same universe. Do you think that would be possible at all for a crossover of Sonic and G4 and or 5 of MLP by IDW to happen? Since IDW
I'm
still
like
has the
was
license of the...
blanking out halfway through. Was this an MLP crossover question? Let me see. I do not care. I'm skipping this question.
one. How would you guys rewrite Sonic Lost World? So does this assume that all of the elements in play have to remain the same? Like, do the Deadly Six still have to be part of it? Does Lost Hex have to be part of it? Like, I'm just wondering, like, can we just write it? Can we just turn it into a crossover with Jurassic Park instead?
I think we have to use what's there.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's not right. It's just something new.
Yeah.
Well, they call it Lost World. I mean, what do you expect?
Zavok size, a Tyrannosaurus size Zavok, which I guess technically we got.
We got. All right. Well. I don't know.
Jeff Goldblum voicing it, man.
I'm kind of wondering, like, maybe there's an alternate universe where they cast him as Robotnik in the movies. Which, honestly, could have also work about as well as Jim Carrey does. It would be a different. It would be a different Eggman, but it also kind of
I mean,
would.
it's funny to think
Like,
about.
he might be a
but
little less,
no.
like, geez, a little less off the wall, but he'd still kind of have a
I'm
weird
trying to think of someone,
speech
another
pattern
human
and
could
everything,
play
so-
though. For some reason, I'm kind of thinking.
It'd be very quirky. It'd be a different kind of quirky, but it'd still be very quirky.
Not, I don't know.
As for how to really write Lost World, I honestly don't know. Because the core elements there are not inherently bad. It's a new location. Eggman has conquered a new set of villains who ultimately usurp him. I do like that Sonic's recklessness is the catalyst for the Deadly Six and control.
Hmm.
And then you have Hero and Villain uniting against the common threat. That's all good stuff. The issue with the Deadly Six being a litany of very bare bones characters, I don't think you can avoid in the format of an action platformer, because if you dwell too long on the story, you ruin the flow of the gameplay. And the gameplay of an action platformer needs to be quick and snappy in succession. The fairly meaningless exchanges between Sonic and each of the six before each boss encounter
Don't.
doesn't do a lot to flesh them out, but cutting them would take
I don't
away.
agree with the whole. Like, I mean, like, if you don't care about the cutscenes and you just want to play the game, then just skip the cutscenes. I don't know. Like, I feel like the story for some games, I mean, for an action platformer, I think gameplay is what matters first and foremost. And then story is just like a nice bonus. And like, yeah, if it all comes together with like theming and like the aesthetic and everything, and then perfect. But I don't know. This thing about like, oh, you can't spend too much time on such and such. Like, well, I mean, that's how we ended up with how Forces was. I mean, one of the reasons I feel, anyways. Oy.
What little there is. And I'm not a big fan of having character defining or plot defining elements in voiceover while you're playing a stage. Like, I'm concentrating on not dying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say pertinent information that I can't focus on while the music is playing, while the sound effects are playing, while I'm playing the game. That, I understand the appeal of that, but I feel like that is a detriment.
Mega
Flavor
Man,
text-
Mega Man.
Flavor text is fun, fun incidental stuff. More defining aspects, I don't know. I feel like the fundamentals of it are fine, but I just don't know if it would work for that style of gameplay. Like, it might be too intricate of a story for that style of action platformer. Maybe I'm overthinking it.
Yeah.
But maybe
sure.
also another approach might have been to focus on Zavok, build him up as the new big bad, and let the other five kind of linger in the background. Make them his supporting cast so that you're not splitting your focus 6 ways while also trying to drive the main narrative.
Right.
I think you can have it both ways.
It's pretty messy, I will say, for the story.
Like, do they all
I
need
mean,
to be
there's
super
some-
fleshed out, like Zavok, like you're saying? No, like, Zomom and Zaz being as one note as they are is fine. Like, not every character needs to be like this super three-dimensional, like, deep character. Like, it's okay that they're like one-note mooks. It's fine.
There's some fun in there. I like Sassy Tails. I would keep
Oh,
Sassy Tails in
God.
a rewrite of Lost
Of
World.
course, this
People are like, why is Tails so sassy? I'm like, why isn't he sassy more often? This is great.
Yeah,
Someone
I
needs-
love
Someone needs to give
forced
Sonic back
drama.
some of a taste of his own medicine occasionally. Why not let him be
Sonic's
the
not
person who
wrong
knows him
though.
the
They just
best,
made
other
Tails
than
an
Eggman?
idiot.
I don't know, man. I don't know. What do you think would happen if Rouge or Shadow babysat Cream on a danger-free day? I could see them having tea parties and makeovers with her and getting into it.
What?
Rouge, maybe. Like, she can loosen
Rouge
up,
or
realizes
Shadow
that
Baby
Cream is nothing but pure innocence and light, and lets her guard down. Shadow would, like, turn on a movie and say, sit here, watch this, don't move. Burns the chicken nuggets for dinner.
I don't know. I think Shadow would actually be. I think Shadow would actually be a good babysitter. In a way you probably don't want him to be. Like, he would teach Cream how to use a gun. Like, I mean, there's a lot of. I'm pulling this. This is a fan idea, Ian.
The animation, I can't remember the name right now.
But I've seen plenty of fan art of Shadow teaching Cream how to use a gun, and it's adorable. I mean, it's frightening, but it's also adorable. And it's something I feel like he would totally do. So,
Place your hand on this man's neck. You'll feel what feels like a lever, and right next to your thumb will feel like a button. Push the button, pull the lever. I don't think this is good information, Mr. Shadow.
but you never know when it might be useful, especially when with what Cream has to deal with. I don't know, man. Shadow might be onto something here.
I'm going to patrol around the house. Again?
See, Shadow's a good guy. He just has a weird way of showing it.
The most deadpan reading of Goodnight Moon.
That's fine. And next up, do you guys have any favorite Disney cartoons from the entire history of them? Some of my favorites are Rapunzel's Tangled Adventures, The Owl House, The New Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, Lilo and Stitch the series, and Big City Greens.
Yeah, Owl House is great. The theme song
Don't
for
care.
New Adventures.
Next.
Sonic, Tails, and the rest of the modern Sonic cast get transported to the Tangled universe and meet Rapunzel, Eugene, Cassandra, Marion, and
God, another fucking crossover question about Disney, no less. When will it end?
characters. What adventures did you have?
I have not seen the Tangled series. I've just seen the movie. That was a while ago.
Same.
That's
Charming movie.
It's a delightful movie. Yes, it was very entertaining. But I haven't seen it since it was in theaters, so my memory
And
is
I've heard
shot.
nothing but good things about the TV series. I haven't sat down to watch it yet. Come to think of it, I haven't seen the new Carmen San Diego either. I heard that was good too.
I've heard very good things about that one. I have also heard very good things about the, in a similar vein, the She-Ra show, Princesses of Power. So, but yeah, I have not.
Hello?
What's up, Vinny?
Oh, hey, Scorchy.
How's it going?
Good.
Where's Fernando? Did you fall asleep?
No, we just had to go do something.
Oh, okay. How far are you in the event?
I'm almost done. I discovered, or, I mean, there's the bottom path at the beginning. I had no idea what was there for like
pretty
most
cool,
of
right?
it, and yeah, that's like the best place to grind for those metal pieces, metal parts, scrap metal.
Especially if you're not concerned about racing Jet. You can just
Yeah, like what I did was I just like focused on like beating him and then sparing the boost as much as possible. What else was there supposed to do? Oh yeah, just beat him in a certain amount of time. That was obviously
30 times.
easy. No, yeah, so I had to beat him under a certain amount of time, like a
Oh, that
minute
one
or
too.
something. Yeah, but so yeah, once all those were done, then I just started like losing on purpose just to grab all the scrap metal.
now have you beat him without boosting?
I haven't tried.
That's a more interesting race.
Oh, because yeah, this is honestly a fucking joke. I mean, it's really cool that they recreated this level
Yeah,
like
I really
so
like
accurately. It's just missing the other character type mechanics.
that. The pathways are there, though.
Huh? Yeah, the pathways are
pathways-
there, but like you can't like fly or like
Actually-
punch cars or anything. The cars aren't even real. They're just 2D images.
The funny thing about it is at the end there is actually 4 cars that are put together.
At the end?
Totally 3D. Yeah, at the very end, there's 3D cars. That's where I am right now. I'm actually at the end of the race. I was waiting for you, see if you'd come through
Wait,
while I was trying to get
I
Discord
can
booted.
see you. I can see you?
Yeah, I'm in the game with you.
I can see other people in the race?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, I'll be there soon, I guess.
What are you down on the lower route?
Still, yeah. I kind
Okay,
of
I'll
go
be
in
on there.
circles.
I'll just go down there then. You're fine.
Okay.
Yeah, that's
But,
the route I was gonna tell you about if you hadn't figured it out already.
Yeah. I was just starting to doze off because just doing this over and over again was just so fucking boring.
Yeah, it is boring.
And, oh, hello. Who are
Hi.
you?
Oh, I came in and woke you up.
Where are you going?
Oh,
You're-
I'm just zooming around at the speed of sound, bro. I'm Jet the Hork.
Yeah, I wish I had Rider Sonic. Also, fucking Jet Chow? I didn't know about that.
Yeah, me either.
That's fucking crazy.
It's bullshit too.
Why?
Because-
Like, to pay for them?
Yeah, it costs
Yeah, I don't know
Robux.
why they're locking behind, like, the Chow. I'm actually interested in behind Robux.
Now I'm gonna have to save Robux to buy all these fucking chow. What the
Yeah.
fuck?
Also, there's the, what is it? There's the Golden Midas board.
Oh, I don't give a shit about that.
I tried looking it up. I think it's an original board they've made.
It is?
I couldn't really find, like, I couldn't find it in the list of extreme gear.
Pretty cool.
But yeah, I was starting to fall asleep, and I was contemplating just not finishing this. But I decided, I powered through it, and I started putting on the Bumblecast to react to that. So my mind isn't just dozing off.
Well, at least you did something to keep yourself awake.
Yeah, because that show makes me
Hello?
angry.
Oh, hello, Fernando.
Hello?
Hello,
who's
Scorchy,
there?
aka Evan, right?
Yes.
They're gonna say AKA the writer of Scorch or something.
What a title. Scorchy, the writer of Scorch. It's not even a name I came up with. What was his name? Speedlion or whatever?
I
Speedy?
will.
Speedy? I thought his full name was like Speedlion on
Yeah.
the
I will disclose all the information contained
Oh.
within the doc on stream.
No! Wait.
Do it.
Uh,
I triple dog dare you.
all right, hold on.
Wait, does he have access?
Yeah, I just gave him access. I
Holy
didn't,
crap.
I didn't care
You
to.
better revoke it quickly.
Go for it. Do whatever you do as you please, I guess. I'm sure Vincent has a copy doll somewhere anyway.
No, I didn't make a copy after all. I didn't really know what to hide. There's just too much.
Oh my god, so none of it's been hidden.
No.
Oh god. Oh no.
There's one particular part I'm tempted to say on stream, but I don't think I should.
You know, honestly, I don't give a shit.
I would.
Vin-
I don't want to.
Really?
I know. I'm not gonna say
I
anything.
can after, but
Oh, I'm gonna say like I want to talk to him about it. It's so. It's honestly so interesting to finally have a third person on it.
Yeah, I really. Listen, yeah, no, I wouldn't do that.
You wouldn't do that?
Yeah, no, I wouldn't like talk about this stuff outside of
Oh.
like,
Oh yeah.
thank you.
or without express written and or verbal permission from one of the concerned parties.
Yeah, I didn't give consent.
Mhm. Isn't there someone you're forgetting?
Exactly.
But overall thoughts, as you know, not telling anything as you can.
There are some emails I have to send out to some certain individuals.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
See you in court, motherfucker.
Oh.
No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Yeah, just that. I guess I like how you're taking ideas from literally like everything, like sourcing from everything.
Yeah, even non-official stuff. Oh,
Yeah. Pretty ambitious.
too ambitious. Major, what do you call it?
Like
I don't know.
if this was like a weekly manga, it'd probably run as long as One Piece.
Dude, that's what I keep telling Vincent, is that we need to make it a black, because the color thing is just such a complicated aspect. I would love for it to be in color, but I just don't think color is gonna fly. If it ever happens. Just too much extra work. We need a third person. My coloring is not the best.
Best I can do is Microsoft Paint. The paint bucket tool.
I mean, I know how to use Adobe Illustrator and Photoshop, so I mean, it's not like I can't do it, but just so much extra work. Especially considering the first issue is like, what, 60 pages long?
Jeez.
64.
64. Well, yeah, I was generalizing. I know it's almost.
I
It's
know,
like higher
but
than-
it's funny. It's 64,
Oh, yeah.
like Nintendo.
64.
64.
Oh
Where'd
my
you
god!
Thank you.
Thank you, Santa.
Where'd you go, man?
I'm near the end.
Wait, so Fernando, do you know about a certain character dying? A certain major one?
Does it involve the 5 stages part?
God.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Oh, I did it.
Damn.
Oh, wait, I want to erase some using that bottom path.
Will there be a slap during the 5 stages?
Possibly from Slimer. Possibly Sally too? I don't know. Wait, no.
I was trying to Benny that.
No, slap.
I was trying to Benny that anything that's like deep into Archie lore or characters or whatever, I'm just gonna gloss over because as I've said many times before, I sped read Archie, so I don't remember most of it.
Oh,
If you'd ask me what happened like issue like 70 something, I'll have no fucking idea.
yeah, I can't say my memory of all of the issues are as good. It's mostly like after, like, what, the whole thing with the emeralds being put together with, Adam and Tommy Turtle and all that. I remember that onwards pretty well, but
That entire arc was pretty good.
what's
The
that?
what?
That entire arc was pretty good.
It was 2 issues, but yeah, it was, you know, Ian did a lot of wrapping things up and cleaning up.
I think I can give Ian good credit for is turning the Archie world into more of a Sega world, but or universe, I guess I should say.
What was the point of the egg? What was it? The egg bubbles, the things inside
Egg ray?
Adam. Yeah. What was up? What was up with those again?
They basically turned people into power, like the machines ran on their life energy.
Okay. All I remember from that is that RoboChopless gets nuked, right?
Wait.
Or
Is it the same thing?
well, different
that happened
city,
to-
but New Megapolis gets like destroyed by Enerjack.
Yeah, I remember that.
But yeah, the Robotropolis gets nuked by the humans.
Yeah.
it's pretty funny.
During that whole thing with Robotnik's brother. Or Eggman's brother. Whatever.
Mm.
Brother.
Yeah, Colin.
Which is so
Snippy's
fucking
dad.
weird. Because it's not even the actual Eggman from that dimension.
I forgot there were humans marching. To be honest. with you.
Overlanders. Actually. And
Yeah,
humans.
Yeah, there's
yeah,
both.
they call them the furries, the anthropomorphs.
Yeah, that part where they're all handcuffed and shit and they're like down with the furries.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hope they do more Sonic Rider stuff. I hope they plan on doing like every stage like this. Just like almost a one-to-one recreation, as close they can get.
Sure, but and then what if it's like one-on-one races? It's kind of boring. Like,
Well,
it's missing that that chaos by having multiple players or CPUs. It's just kind of
I know.
empty in Roblox.
oh yeah, I mean I would definitely like it if I mean when I was playing the event there was like tons of people playing, so the course was still
Well,
I think it was late to the party, man.
I guess so. I mean, still, it's not like you're racing against those people. They're there.
Maybe someday they'll make this a race, like an actual race course.
A special
Well,
race.
they should. They should, considering there are actual races on foot that can have more than 2 people.
Yep.
Although I guess you can also just ride Extreme Gear in those races too.
In some of them, but there should be dedicated extreme gear races.
Yeah. Especially now that they have the boost.
Yeah, they can make races at least a little bit more dynamic. I wish they would have just done the whole air system to some degree.
I didn't really get like how I gained my boosts.
Damn.
No, but like, it didn't seem like it mattered if I grabbed air capsules or rings or whatever. I could
Yeah.
just keep spamming it until it ran out. But then, even if I didn't touch anything, it would eventually be able to boost again.
I mean, yeah, it's weird that nothing impacts it. You can just spin. I don't know why the air is there. I guess if you're doing the catch-up event, or not the catch-up event, but you know, the Knuckles Riders event. Maybe you could do it in here as well. Now that has like a dedicated space for it.
Oh yeah, they removed all the ramps in Chemical Plant.
Really?
At least last time I played in there, there was no ramps to use extreme gear on.
Fucking lame. I hope that's not a permanent feature. I hope that the next time there's a Riders event, I hope it's like Storm or Wave. That'd be pretty cool.
I hope it's Knights.
Dude, me too, honestly. Ice would be so sick.
He's my favorite character from Sonic Riders.
I don't even know if I had him unlocked.
Billy Hatcher.
Ooh.
Billy Hatcher.
Didn't have a successful game, so not
Well,
not good.
Don't know, don't care, essentially.
well, you better play his game.
No.
It might be important later.
Yeah, of course.
I'll just stick to Alex Kidd and restart.
Yeah, I really want to play Rise Star too.
Star's a great game.
Yeah, it's pretty fun.
The story's completely different in English.
Fuck's the story in Japanese?
Well, he doesn't have a dad in Japanese. He has like a goddess that calls upon him. It's kind of like a Rayman and Matilda, or whatever her name is.
Yeah.
Much more of this shit. Oh my god. Great.
Are you done?
I'm doing my daily, because I didn't know there was new dailies finally.
500,000 XP or the first one?
The balloons.
Oh, that's easy.
Yeah, it's not too bad.
Day 2 is so fucking easy. Get 500,000 XP. I took one step. 500,000 XP.
Oh yeah, actually, since you're here, do you want to help me like just clear out Chow? I don't know what to delete.
Sure. Sure.
I'll have to look at the stream though. Can you see?
Sun's shining on me.
Can you see? Scorchy?
Scorchimer. And the stream killed him.
Yeah, I don't know why he's not able to watch streams.
Yeah, I don't think I can view the stream on this computer.
Cry. Can you watch it on Twitch? I'm sure that'll be better, right? Hello?
He is cool.
Yep, definitely not. Okay.
Can you try on Twitch?
Well, I'm thinking about seeing if I can pull the stream up on my phone.
Okay.
Alright,
Huh?
pause. Show me your child, boy.
Okay.
Hold the fuck on.
Just go to the bottom.
I'd get rid of the blue neon, Chow. Unless you really want them.
I don't. How do you get them anyways?
Spinner.
Okay.
From those things in Green Hill. For Mechanic Tales.
Oh, okay. I can get those anytime.
Exactly.
But I won't. What about the...
51 or 55.
Yeah, I know.
Holy shit.
This I'm keeping. Because it's evolved. That's a really good chow.
It's poop. I'd dig it.
What about this?
The Jewel Pearl Chow, I mean, it's not evolved, but I'm pretty sure you get it from a spinner too.
Okay. Jewel Sunstone.
You can get it from a spinner.
Okay, goodbye. The Neon Sakura chow.
I think that's from Chemical Plant.
Chemical plant. From the spinner?
Yeah.
Okay. Jewel Peridot.
That's also from a spinner.
Jewel Citrine.
Yep, spinner.
Jewel Amethyst.
Spinner.
I don't remember any of these. Jewel Jasper.
Spinner.
Jewel Topaz.
Spinner. Pretty sure that's also spinner.
Camembert.
Camelbert? I have no idea what that is, but spinner.
Jewel Sunstone.
Spinner.
Jewel Sapphire.
Spinner.
Grape.
That's from Lost Valley. Delete.
I was thinking it was the Knuckles camping thing or something.
It's a backpacker chow. Or the traveler chow? I think.
Oh, yeah, probably. Well, I just thought, oh, grape. Maybe they're connected, but no. Jewel Sapphire.
Delete.
Already. I guess I had two of those. Jewel Diamond.
Delete.
Neon Lime.
Delete.
Okay, well, everything else I have evolved, so. Oh, and I've cleared some space. What about trails? There's some keeping. It's the default. It's really important.
I wish you could delete it.
Oh, you're right. I mean, trails are more rare. Or not rare, but you normally get doubles of. Oh wait, no, you do get doubles. I don't know. I think most of the ones I have are from events.
Yeah, almost all of these are from events.
Okay, then, I guess that'll do. Is there a new, storage upgrade from the
Nope.
dailies? Well, that sucks. Alright, well, thanks. Join back on your computer if you want. Oh.
Misa back. Oh. Well, why am I replaying this? I don't want to replay this again.
And I was dozing off while playing this. And then I had the idea to just put on the Bumblecast and react to it.
What was it?
There was this one part that absolutely baffled me where Ian apparently thinks that, in Sonic Adventure, you know, when the egg carrier, starts blowing up and everyone gets separated?
Yeah.
He thinks that Tails thought Sonic was dead.
Really?
I don't know why he came to that conclusion. That Tails assumes Sonic is dead because he's not with them or something.
Help me, Sonic!
That's today's Tails.
Like, he's using that as a comparison to that moment in Forces, yeah. I was like, what the fuck are you on about?
I mean, Eggman literally launched a missile into the city and then he sought after it to stop it from exploding. Not that Force's Tails probably would do the same thing, but probably wouldn't race Eggman to do it.
Now, is this his?
Like, he's
Point
just
of view?
fucking wrong. I will not accept that as, like, new canon if that's the case.
It's a shitty headcanon regardless.
I mean, I don't think it's like...
Or is this the Illuminati's decision?
No, I doubt it. I think it's just one of those fuck-ups. I don't know how you could assume that, honestly.
What are we as Sonic fans gonna do about it?
Absolutely. nothing.
Get mad. Oh, yeah. That's more likely.
Bitch and moan, you know, like the internet says we do.
No, he will be held accountable and humiliated properly. I think that's the best course of action, honestly.
I mean, he's stolen so many of our ideas, Vincent. I've already wanted to kill him for such a long time.
Oh my god, honestly.
Excuse me. I don't actually want to choke. Oh, well, for real, he's taken quite a few of our ideas. It's by coincidence, somehow.
Yeah, it was to a point where we actually thought we were being watched.
No.
It'd be easier to explain a specific example if we were on stream, but yeah.
Yeah, I'll be closing it off soon. More of these pools.
Too bad the fucking sky area is gone.
The sky area?
Yeah, above Green Hill, like with the clouds and shit.
I think they replaced that once the tornado was added.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I guess maybe that was like a placeholder. Maybe.
Kind of hoping that Sky Sanctuary was going to be added or something.
Yeah. Alright,
Seeing
that was
architecture in
ideally.
3D would be pretty freaking pog.
I guess I could also open my chests.
I've honestly, I've been ignoring my chest. The rewards are so fucking pathetic. They mean nothing.
I
to me.
mean, at the point where you are, yeah, I can understand.
Those ring balloons, though, holy cow. Give me almost like 20,000 rings.
Is that new Rouge zone still accessible?
Yep, it's over.
Oh, I see it right now, actually.
Yeah, it's to the right of Big.
That's probably why I
curious.
thought about it.
I'm curious where Metal City's gonna go once it's moved away.
I mean,
Because,
is it going to be a permanent addition?
I think eventually it will be because
Like
Metal Sonic.
wasn't at first, but then was.
Yeah. Unless they just integrate it instantly, like they have been doing when the next major event rolls around. And the daily pertains to it, So if the event goes away in 2 days, and you can't go to Metal City, that'd be kind of bullshit.
Wait, the dailies?
Yeah, the day 3 daily is do 10 races in Metal City.
Oof.
It's not that bad.
It better be permanent then.
Yeah, exactly.
It's kind of bullshit.
I think it's gonna be permanent. It's gonna have to be.
It's not like they make these dailies, like these new dailies, consistently. It took us like a month to get new dailies.
Yeah, I think they had no content to put into the dailies.
I mean,
Because
ultimately,
the-
it's just to get us more costumes.
Yep. And to keep you coming back every day. But if there's no actual dailies every day, then what's the point?
Yeah, and plus it was a train wreck when those came out. With how people weren't moving on to the next one, even though they finished the daily.
From the previous day.
Yeah.
It was very annoying. Thankfully mine worked for the most part. You got your Rider's Tales, right?
Yep.
Just missing Rider Sonic, 'cause I think Rider's Amy is going to be the next edition.
Well, we need more Amy costumes anyways.
I think she has the most. Does she not?
Oh yeah. There's like Chef Amy.
Yeah, Chef Amy, Summer Amy, Summer Amy, and now we're getting this Rider's Amy, and then there's Base Amy as well. So yeah,
Yeah, Base Amy who can't get in the game normally.
I'm sure they're gonna add like a do-over event for her someday. That'll be permanent. She's the main character. It's weird that Rouge has a permanent spot and she doesn't.
I know. They better.
Shadow's gonna have like Radical Highway or Space Colony Arc. Should be pretty cool when that finally happens.
I think Radical Highway will be the safer bet, but I would really like to have Space Colony Arc.
Oh yeah, for where their second fight takes place.
Yeah. Yeah, if they make it a race type event, then it should be on the Arc, I think.
Yeah, exactly. It's definitely going to be if Metal Sonic didn't go
But
off it.
you do race Radical Highway in Generations 3DS.
Yeah. I forgot about that. And then the only other rival characters I can think of would be Slimer and Blaze.
Blaze could be... I don't know. I don't want to say like the place where they fight.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, I don't know.
Windmill Isle.
Personally, I don't find that place memorable. Like, I can't even think of the name of the zone where they fought. What is it? Terminal Montage? Terminal
Something like that.
Velocity? I don't remember.
Terminal Velocity is from Sonic Colors.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of that zone.
Sonic Rush had very super odd, but relatively strange stage names in comparison to past Sonic games. More akin to like Sonic CD naming than
Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm speaking blasphemy and I'm not a true fan. I don't know.
I would prefer them not fight or like have the same place because as from the game, because it's pretty generic if you ask me. I would prefer like that water park stage, even though I know it has nothing to do with anything.
Although, I mean, they don't race.
True, but she was like a rival for Sonic.
Yeah. Maybe they can do something completely different.
I mean, I would be so down with like actual fighting being. I don't know how it would work. Like really jank if it
Yeah,
was
you
added.
still
but,
can't get hurt. Those cars aren't real. They can't hurt you.
Yeah, that's weird. And the fact that they're flat too. When, like I said, at the end of the race, there's looks like perfectly decent models right there. Maybe it has to do with like a frame rate thing on the phone and stuff.
Wait, are those event bonuses I have?
Where? On the bottom left?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's 2 times rings right now.
What the fuck? Oh wait, never mind. I get it now. Yeah, I remember reading that.
That was a good time to go into Metal Madness and grind the shit out of that.
Metal Madness, not Chemical Plant.
Okay, Chemical Plant's a good place to grind for rings, but honestly, Metal Madness is great because if you have a lot of or a decent amount of magnet chow, just run down the middle of the course and you just suck up all the rings. And if you just keep repeating the race, by the time you go all the way through, it's all respawned again. Like the perfect distance. That's how I grind my rings now.
If I ever get 5 chow, maybe.
I think you will someday. Transformation into Sonic Man will begin in Roblox.
Did you get Darkspine Sonic?
Oh god, I totally forgot about that. Shit.
I
Oh
think
well.
there's still time.
Yeah, I did like 2 sets of races and then just totally forgot about it like 3 days ago.
Oof. It's pretty cool. He's between
A couple of pillars and smashes into a wall. Like, I can't remember the last time we've seen such.
yeah, it's pretty shonen.
Yeah, exactly.
He got his ass kicked in Forces.
Yeah, that was so cartoony and lame though.
But yeah, Sonic should absolutely be dead.
No, Sonic's like
his-
Galaxy level in base form, so he's fine.
Like, the blunt force trauma should have given him like a concussion at least.
Yeah, it's okay.
Well, maybe
Please
he
put
has,
that
that's
in.
why he has the memory problems.
Lamau.
He's getting bonked on the head.
Yeah.
Sad. Wait, you said you finished your daily, right?
Yeah, I was taking advantage of my rewards. And I'm done now.
Double rings.
Okay, is there anything else you want to say?
Scorch.
Scorch.
Have some more chicken. Have some more pie.
Chicken
Doesn't matter if it's boiled or fried.
Okay, thank you. With that, I will say goodnight, and thank you for joining me.
Good night.
Until next time.